What's up, everybody? Welcome to the seventh episode of the Hall of Nerds podcast. I'm Nate.
I'm Brandon.
I'm Carson.
And I'm Mac.
Thanks for tuning in and nerding out with us.
All right, so this week we got a bunch of new McFarlane toys that dropped, and let's talk about them a little bit.
Let's do it.
All right, so first up, we already got the Batman and Joker Jokerized versions, and now we're getting Two-Face and Scarecrow, and they look kind of cool.
I can't stand the Jokerized figures.
I'm with
It
you
feels
on
like
that.
it feels like such a cop out. Like he's just Jokerizing everything, and it's just making us buy like multiple versions of everything.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel that.
I'm with you on that. But except for the Scarecrow looks fire.
The
Exactly,
Two-Face,
it
Two-Face
does.
is kind of thick.
I
Yeah.
think the
Harvey Dent
Scarecrow
looks really good.
Think about that Scarecrow with
looks
that
okay.
a
He's
Joker
just-
head
it's like-
swap.
Exactly, Nate. Exactly. That would be so cool.
I think
The
this
Joker
goes-
head swap.
Yeah, I think that's
That would
going
be-
pretty nuts. But overall, though, the Jokerized stuff's getting played out for sure.
Yeah.
These though,
These are fire.
Yeah,
yeah,
Got
I already
all
caught the
three of
Hawkman and
these.
Firestorm.
I'm
Yes,
hyped for those.
I mean, finally, we're getting a Sinestro. I mean, to my knowledge, we don't have any of these actually, right? Comic book versions.
We don't.
No,
Yeah, so I mean, but Sinestro's definitely one a lot. I know a lot of fans have been asking for, but
I
yeah,
need that
of
Hawkman
these
for my
three,
Justice League.
for me, in my opinion, for these three, the Firestorm is where it's at. That one looks
Yeah.
so good. And all
Yeah,
the,
and
you
it
guys
comes
seen
with
the
so many
accessories?
hands too.
Yeah, I wish I had pictures of that, but those
Uh,
accessories go crazy.
I think I'm gonna go with Hawkman. Those wings look fire.
They do.
Yeah.
They
Bro
do.
has chest hair too.
Yeah,
That is
I
cool
was- I
too.
was saying
Yeah,
that
I mean the
other day.
detail.
That's the first figure I've seen with chest hair.
I mean, I like that he's
Yeah.
doing like all these new figures, but like collector's editions are like, I don't need a collector's edition. Like if he would just release the figure in its normal box for its normal price, I would be okay with that.
Oh,
You know,
yeah,
I don't
no,
need like the
I'm with you.
collector's card with a stand.
I'm with you on that. All right, but these next ones, the Brainiac is sick, and me personally, I might get the Superman 2-pack just for the Superman because I still don't have that. I don't have a good classic Superman.
I agree. That Atomic Skull is awesome.
the
It is.
Atomic Skull is sick.
Do we
Yeah.
know if the Brainiac's a mega fig or is it just a regular size?
I don't know if
don't
it
know.
said.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I'd hope it's a mega fig.
I hope those
Same.
tentacles are articulated. Like you can actually like,
Ooh.
Dude,
Yeah,
that would be
like
sweet
move
if they're on like a
them.
wire and you could like
yeah.
articulate them however. That would be.
That'd
I
be
bet
that
you
would be
they
the first
are.
step to wired capes.
They should be, hopefully. But those are sick too. Next up,
Yeah.
these three are fire. I mean, the interrogation room is obviously very fire. I wish it did come with it. It's a deceiving picture. It doesn't actually come with the Christian Bale Batman, right?
It does
No,
not.
it does not.
Yeah. So of these three though, I'm definitely I think I probably pass on the Jim Gordon as Batman. Maybe I'd get it if it was on clearance or something, but the other two are tops. I haven't
Oh, yeah.
pre-ordered them or anything, but if I find them in store, I'm getting those for sure.
I had to throw my wallet to not pre-order these three.
I feel
I
that.
was so close. I really was, but I was like, nah, something cooler is gonna come out. I gotta wait.
Yeah, I feel that. These two, I don't know. What do y'all think about these? These two, I'm not too. I'm kind of whatever on.
They're all
I already
right.
have.
I didn't get them.
I have everything but the Batwoman. Like I already have the
Yeah.
Raptor. I already have Hush Batman. He just has a different face sculpt. Clayface and Rebirth Batman are both re-releases, so I just wish they would release Batwoman by herself.
Agreed. Yeah, the Batwoman is the only thing I'm interested of these. But I mean, the Clayface is cool, but yeah, I
I
don't
like
need
the
it.
face.
I don't need it.
I got the Mega Fig when it came out.
Oh, that's fire.
Oh man,
Now,
I
these
cannot
three-
wait for that Black Lightning.
Yeah, no, that Black Lightning for me of these three, the Black Lightning is the must. I don't need the Hush. I already have the blue Hush, and I prefer that one, that suit anyway. So, but
I agree.
Black
And
Lantern's
with the Vampire Green Lantern, maybe we're getting closer to a deceased line, hopefully.
Dude,
dude,
I hope.
hopefully
And Dark Knights of Steel, he's doing 2 Elseworld stories, so
Yeah.
McFarlane would kill that. He's done multiple.
I need that Black
Elseworld
Lightning.
stories, so facts. That Black Lightning go crazy. And then last for DC, just a few the San Diego Comic-Con exclusive or not exclusive, but like exclusive looks, previews of some stuff. Some of these I guess we've already seen, but highlighted in my opinion by the comic book Wonder Woman on the top right. Need
100%.
that. Need
That's
that.
Supergirl
Cannot
too.
wait. Supergirl's
Supergirl
gonna
is
go
fire.
crazy.
Supergirl's fire.
And then the
Fire.
Batman and Robin wave as well.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna need that because
Yeah.
I didn't pre-order the Batman pack or whatever, so I'm gonna need that. No, those are definitely fire. The 5-inch figures, I don't know. Do y'all collect any of those? They're
I
cool,
have a
but
few. I want to
Yeah.
get there's a Flashpoint wave coming out, but instead of Barry, since they already have a Barry, it's gonna be the Wally Flash, Thomas Wayne Batman, and Reverse Flash. I want to get those, and I want to get that Nightwing.
that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, the Nightwing is dope. They're cool. It's just my main thing with action figures is I like posing them, so those have
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
no articulation.
Yeah.
My only problem with that Wonder Woman like 3 like build is that why are they using Rebirth Batman and Endless Winter Aquaman? Like if you're gonna give us a classic Wonder Woman, give us a classic of all 3. Like
I think that
those
would have
two are
been
just-
cool.
Those 2 are just re-releases. And what does it mean by digital Starro? Like it says it comes with an NFT.
Yeah, I think so. I saw that. I don't really
I
know
think
what
if you
that's
buy
about.
all 3, it's a build-a-figure for a digital Starro.
That's
I don't
dumb
know
in my
what that
eyes.
means.
That's pretty dumb in
But it
my
looks
eyes.
like they might be page punchers. Like it looks like that comic might come with them.
That would be cool. I hope so. That would be super tight.
If it's a page puncher, then yeah, I'll just take the Wonder Woman.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I
100%
don't
me
need. I
too.
mean, maybe the Aquaman, but definitely not the Batman.
But they did that with Constantine too. They gave like that crappy Superman, that crappy Batman,
Mm-hmm.
crappy Black Adam, and then the cool Constantine.
Okay,
Mhm.
now the Batman was fire. It was the
It was
Noel
okay.
Batman.
It was all right. I don't know. I feel like he's got a lot cooler Batmans other than that one.
I mean, yeah, true, but I think that one was pretty cool. Constantine was dope. Black Adam was kind of weird. Same with Superman had like super or oversized hands,
Huge
Right.
hands.
huge hands for no reason.
And then for Marvel, nothing too crazy coming out with Marvel other than the new X-Men stuff. And I mean, I said nothing too crazy, but these are crazy. I
These
mean,
are
Yeah.
fire.
these ones, I'm gonna need that Magneto and I'm gonna need that
Yeah, I
Wolverine.
need these for my X-Men
Yeah.
shop.
I'll
Dude,
probably
do
need all.
Storm? You can't leave out Storm, bro. Storm
No,
is
I'll probably
fire.
Oh,
get
I'm-
Storm
I'm-
too, but I'm saying the Magneto and Wolverine are like I need
yeah.
those.
Yeah, those
Yeah,
are the
Magneto
2 I
and Bishop for
pre-ordered.
me.
I already have. I got the Uncanny X-Men Wolverine, so like I don't necessarily, but that once I saw that they have that like hood taken off, I love
Yes,
stuff
bro.
like that. Like I'm
Mhm.
posing like that right there. That back is looking yeah. My bad. But then also these 3, Rogue and Gambit, peak already. I think the Gambit might be a repaint of the same body, but still fire. Rogue look great. For me, the Blade is the ultimate must of all the figures
Yes.
we've shown today. The Blade is the ultimate must. If y'all know me, you know I
agree.
need that. And the
Yo,
posing looks crazy.
I didn't see that Rogue like has a post where it looks like she's
Yeah,
taking off. That's sick.
dude,
They
so
have
sick.
Cool.
in another X-Men line for Marvel Legends. They have a similar, like very similar, like hand thing.
That's
Super
dope.
sick. You know, all
That's
the
cool.
There's
accessories for this
also
wave looks crazy.
yeah, I can't wait for that Daredevil with the beard. That thing is
Yeah.
sick too.
That
Facts.
Gambit
That
is just a
one
re-release
cool. I didn't
though,
throw that
with
on
like a
there.
different hairstyle.
Yeah, but it still looks it looks cool. And new accessories, I believe. Like I don't think did the old one come with the cards and stuff like that thrown?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it came
Oh,
with
it
the
did.
cards
Oh,
and
okay.
the staff.
Then maybe
It's
not. But
basically
there
the
are
same
I know
figure, just
there's
different
more
hair.
accessories, but that aren't shown here. But yeah, so that's it for most of the upcoming figures and everything coming out. Cool stuff. I'm hyped for especially the Blade. That's what I need.
For real. I don't really get into Marvel Legends much anymore, but I'm definitely gonna get that Daredevil and probably the Blade.
Yeah.
Nah, that's for sure.
All right, so now that we're done with the announcements, let's talk about Marvel Legends versus McFarlane. Let's get into which one we like more, prices, stuff like that. What are y'all's thoughts?
To me, it's
I-
pretty neck and neck. I think they're pretty even. I've leaned McFarlane for the majority of my like collecting, but as of recent, I've been getting a lot more McFarlane. I mean Marvel Legends, and I think I have at this point. I think I have more Marvel Legends than I do McFarlane. So I like them both equally, but I've been getting more Marvel Legends. So take that as you will, I guess.
My collection is like 98% Marvel Legends, and I feel like I don't know. I could be wrong, but I feel like they produce a lot more stuff, and like so like especially the Spider-Mans, they have literally every Spider-Man you can think of, which I love, and they have a lot of variety, and I got to go with Marvel Legends.
I mean, I can't disagree with that. I definitely see, I could give it to Marvel Legends for Spider-Man figures alone. Of all figures I collect and all figures I've seen and everything, Spider-Man figures are always my favorite. Just the
Marvel
posability and
Legends
everything.
Spider-Man. Marvel Legends Spider-Man is McFarlane's Batman with like
Yeah,
all the different like
like
variants.
I'm with that. Yeah, like they drop a lot.
I feel like me and Stu are on the same page here. I'm not really doing Marvel Legends much anymore.
No,
Like
I can't do
I
those
used to be, they
prices,
used to be
bro.
neck and neck, but the prices are
Those
ridiculous.
prices are crazy, outlandish. I
You
get
get
that
way
they're
more with the
way painted
McFarlane.
and well articulated, but they're just like they're too pricey, bro. Like yeah, like you're saying, they're way
Yeah,
too pricey.
you're getting one
Yeah.
figure for $25 with, and like they don't even like put the, you know how the Build-A-Figure waves will have one figure that doesn't have the Build-A-Figure.
Yeah,
They'll
I
have
hate
that one the
that.
same price. Like
Yeah,
it's
Yeah.
ridiculous. $25 where I can
yeah,
buy like a McFarlane with a bunch of hands, the card, like heavily detailed, and they're working on their articulation for like $5 cheaper.
yeah. I mean,
Or I can get the Build-A-Figure for 25.
I definitely agree with you on the price, but I don't necessarily agree with you on the accessories. I'd say McFarlane is on an upwards trend with their accessories, and Marvel Legends might be on a downwards, but I don't think McFarlane has passed Marvel Legends yet. Like, just me
That's fair.
personally, with at least with my personal collection, when I look at all the accessories I have and everything, I have like an absurd amount of Marvel Legends accessories, and then just a
Yeah.
handful
That
of
is
where
true.
I feel
Yeah.
like where Marvel Legends they're starting to lack, but they still have like they just dropped that Black Widow, for example, which was $20 or no, $27 or whatever. They upcharged it a little bit, but it came with like an absurd amount of accessories, like like two different wrist gauntlets for each hand, different guns, blast effects, smoke effects, all
That is
types
true.
of hands and everything. Um, and where I feel like I'll get a McFarlane and it will literally not even come with anything. It'll be just the figure. You know what I mean? Especially when they're the build of figures. They're
Yeah.
definitely, I will say, yeah, they're definitely getting a bit better, but then they'll do some stupid stuff like what they just did with the Blue Beetle fig and make you buy two to get all the accessories. Where Hasbro and Marvel Legends, in my opinion, I think they would have just made it, upcharged it for one figure, but thrown all the accessories in it. So
That
I
is
kind of,
true.
it's two sides of the same coin. It's ultimately like both. Like I think, yeah, Marvel overall DC is definitely better priced, but when it comes to accessories, I'm willing to pay for the
I
Hasbro.
also don't like Marvel Legends wave size. Like you got to buy 6 figures to complete a
That's
Build-A-Figure.
facts. That's
Yeah.
100%
Whereas
facts.
McFarlane is just 4. You know, and
I
you're
agree.
gonna buy 6 figures at $25 a piece. That's $150 to
That's
finish a
facts.
Build-A-Figure.
And 99% of those waves for Marvel Legends, one of the figures are cool. And
Yeah,
that
like
and
most
that
of them are
figure
just
isn't a part of
random.
the Build-A-Figure for some reason.
I'm not gonna lie, the new as much as I love the Guardians of the Galaxy, the new Guardians of the Galaxy wave was not all that heat because they're all in the same uniform and the Build-A-Figure is Cosmo. And it's like that's kind of disappointing.
Yeah, Cosmo should have came with
With
Rocket, like as
Rocket,
a, yeah.
100%.
Yeah.
And then they should have done a different. They should have done Groot as the Build-A-Figure instead of making us pay $60
Exactly.
for a deluxe Groot,
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's facts. I mean, I don't know.
which went on
So
sale in my Target for $15 and I missed it. It sold out.
same. I never found it for the
Dang, are you
sale.
serious?
Yeah, that Groot,
Oh
$15.
man.
I would have gotten it only because the only one from that wave I got was Rocket. So you can always
Dang.
pose Rocket and Groot.
Oh, I think that's the only one I got too is Rocket.
And I paid full price for him. See, and that's another thing about the prices is me personally, I know like you guys in particular tend to get to be more with collecting, you tend to be more of completionists where I'm more like well you'll want to complete entire waves and everything like that. So I can get
Mhm.
when they're upcharging things and everything, it definitely long term is a substantial increase. But for me, I tend to just get like individual figures here and there that I specifically like, and then I'll get when I don't feel the need to get them all, like the whole wave. And so
Yeah.
for me, it's just like an extra $2-3 this one time or something. But I definitely
I'm
get you any sort of upcharge is never
I'm a
good.
huge completionist. I have like 10 unfinished Build-A-Figures in there, and it drives me crazy that they're not done.
Yeah, I have
Like
unfinished ones and
I
I don't
need
even
to get the rest
care.
of them.
I don't even care to finish them. Like the Puff Adder Marvel Legend one or whatever, like don't care to finish
Yeah,
it. I think
I
I have
mean,
like that was the one for that might be the X-Men, the like kind of recent
No.
X-Men wave they did. I
oh,
don't
the green
remember.
guy.
Yeah.
X-Men I
I
think
didn't
was
get that one.
X-Men was Bonebreaker.
No, the one with like that
Ooh.
Cyclops and
Yeah,
with
I did finish
the Emma
Bonebreaker.
Frost and
Oh.
stuff. Like, yeah. But I don't know. I mean, yeah, overall, that's why like all these things I agree with everyone. So that's why for me it's pretty much just neck and neck. They're 50-50. I love them both.
Yeah. I also don't like the windowless packaging.
That's facts, but they're going away from. Well, see,
Yeah,
I like it and don't like it because I don't like it for all the reasons that everyone doesn't like it for. You can't tell if someone stole something.
But I
For
like it
figure
because it
swap, you can't.
reduces plastic and yeah, like I
Yeah,
get the
that as
reason why
well.
they use it, but it does kind of suck.
But
Yeah.
then also, I like it for content purposes. When I buy McFarlane figures, I like to kind of wait till I have a decent amount to do like a bigger haul so that I can't open it. I know like Stu, this doesn't affect you, but like for me, I I want to open it the second I get it. And then where
Yeah.
Marvel Legends, I can do that and then save the box and still film videos like I never opened it. You know what I
But
mean?
Stu, you can't
So
collect the
that's-
ones without the window because then you can't really display them.
yeah.
Right?
I only
Exactly.
collect the ones without the windows for my shelf, for the most part. Like the new Ant-Man from Target.
Yeah.
That's
You
on
take
my
them out of the
shelf.
box.
Hmm
That makes sense.
That is facts.
So are you saying you're gonna open Nightfall? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Yeah, that one doesn't have a window. I think
That's
that's
what
what
I
he
Uh,
heard.
said.
I don't know.
Uh,
But
Opening
so
Nightfall 1,000 followers? Question mark.
so the final say then, what are y'all? I mean, I'm pretty sure Brandon and Stu, you guys are
I'm going
team
McFarlane.
Team McFarlane.
I
If
am,
I had to get rid
especially
of one and never have it, I would take the McFarlane and get rid of
especially
Marvel.
like thinking about 2023 alone and everything McFarlane has produced this year compared to everything Marvel Legends has. I'm taking McFarlane.
See, I'm with you on that. What Brandon just said, like, made me want to kind of switch over to like 51-49 to McFarlane because of if I could only have one.
Yeah,
If I could only collect one, it's gonna be McFarlane. But that's kind of unfair because it's
you're
strictly because they're DC.
you're a bigger DC
Yeah.
fan. That's why.
And so
Yeah,
for that reason
100%.
alone, I etch it to McFarlane. But overall, they're neck and neck for me.
But see, Mac's a Marvel guy, right? So you're probably going to go Marvel Legends because you like to read
Yeah,
Marvel.
yeah.
Hey,
So like
that's
it
fair.
just basically depends on what characters you read and what you would like to see in figures. Like
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. And so I mean, so I guess it's settled about pretty much. I mean, I feel like that's the main like opinion from like the world is that it's about 50-50. There is a lot of
yeah,
McFarlane haters, but the Marvel Legend hate is coming out
yeah.
as they've been declining. So
McFarlane fans don't really like hate on Marvel Legend fans, but Marvel Legend fans will rip up McFarlane.
big
They
time,
will
the
like
whole mid Farland and everything. I'm like, bro, y'all
yeah.
gotta
I'm
chill.
like, bro,
Y'all gotta chill too.
they're both
I
good.
just
Like
It's a bunch of little kids, bro. I'm telling you.
yeah.
Nah, that's
Don't
facts.
even get me started on the Mayfex kids.
Nah, for
Oh,
real.
bro.
I've always get a comment. You don't have
My
any
guys,
imports? I'm like, no,
I'm
I'd
not
rather get.
dropping $150 on one figure. I'm
not
sorry.
even
Like,
that
I'm
well,
only
though.
you
It's like
gotta
it's
find
like
them on sale. Gotta find them on sale.
The
I would
first
my mom
import
never
I'm
said my
spend
getting
that
mom
is
much
said
money
she'll
the
on
buy
one
me
Reverse
figure.
the
Flash. Flash.
my mom said she'll buy me the Mayfex Peter B if this gets 1,000 likes. It's like, bro,
Yeah.
get a
Exactly.
job.
Yeah, get a
Exactly.
job.
For real.
Bro's only 8 years old. Tell him to get a job.
Go back to the mines.
My God.
All right. Well, that's that. Let's move on to a new segment that we're going to be calling Who Am I? And it's basically 20 questions or Guess Who, the board game, if y'all know about that. But basically, we're putting our own little comic book twist on it where basically one of us, each time we do this segment, one of us is going to think of a random comic book character. And basically the rest of us are going to have 15 questions, 5 each to try and figure out who that character is. So with that being said, Brandon, you got the character, right?
I got it.
All right. I'll go ahead and start with just a basic question. And also each question has to be yes or no. It
Yeah.
has to be yes or no questions. Now that I got
Yes.
that out of the way, is your character in DC?
Yes.
Okay. Solid start. One of y'all.
Is your character heavily associated with Batman?
No, I wouldn't go heavily.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Is your character male or female?
That's not a yes or no question.
Yeah, it's not an answer.
Oh. Hold up.
Yes, he is male or female.
Okay, is your character a male?
Yes.
Okay, so we got a male character in DC that maybe sometimes associates with Batman, but not heavily.
Nightwing.
Okay, let me think of a good question here. Is your character a hero?
Can I say sometimes? Is that a sometimes?
Oh yeah, that's fair. Okay. I mean, that
This-
helps.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Was this character introduced within the last 30 years?
Yes. I think. Don't ask me that's first appearance. I have no idea it's first appearance. But it is its use, this character's use is more recent in more recent stuff.
Okay.
But it has been around for a while, yes.
Okay.
Okay. Does your character use the color red?
In its name?
No,
Or
like in general, like in anything. Costume, anything.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Hmm.
Oh, okay.
Is your character white?
No.
All right. That's big because there's not an absurd amount of non-white comic book characters. That narrows it down.
Does your character have superpowers?
Yes.
Interesting.
Hmm. Trying to think of something that would help. Oh, is your character based out of Gotham?
No.
Okay, this is my fourth question, I believe. Does your character have a secret identity?
No. I mean,
Like if it is, it's known.
yes.
So it's not a secret. Like no,
It's not a secret. It's
okay.
it's another identity.
Like he
but
has
it's
an
not secret.
anti-alias. Okay, okay.
Yeah.
Does your character have an appearance in Night Terrors?
I haven't read Night Terrors, so I
I
don't
got an
know.
idea.
Oh,
I got an idea.
okay.
We have low things though. I'm thinking
You can
Can wait?
re-ask the question
Yeah,
Okay.
re-ask your question.
because I have
Okay.
no idea who Night Terrors.
Okay. Is your okay. How do I does this character frequently have their own run?
No.
Can
They
I
have had
use
their own run. Huh?
Can I use a guess for my fourth question?
Yeah.
No, wait. Save our guesses. We each get a guess for the after the last question.
Yeah. But no, y'all get one guess at the end. You work together and get one guess. But you can use a guess as your question.
Okay. Is your character Red X?
No.
Damn. Okay. All right.
so. This is my last question.
Y'all each
Dang.
have one left.
Okay, we gotta work together on this. Has your character appeared in a live action movie?
No.
The fact that I thought that, yeah, damn it. Okay, then it wasn't who I thought it was.
Do they have the word red in their name?
No.
Is their hair blonde?
No.
All right, that's it. I thought I knew who it was up until the very end, so I guess we'll give final guesses. Who I thought it was up until my last question was Black Adam.
Oh
Mhm.
yes, yeah.
Not Black
Until
Adam.
until live action question. So
I thought this isn't my guess, but I thought for a minute you were going with Dead Man, but that's not.
That was the closest guess so far.
Oh, okay, yeah, that would be my guess. So
I just gave that to Max. So Stu, it's up to you.
Closest guess is Dead Man. Uses red. Anti-hero. Not white.
see, like that's Black Adam.
What?
It's not Black Adam.
But then once you said not live action, I was like, no, I was so
What
certain.
did you? Who asked the question about close to the Bat family?
I asked if he was closely related to Batman.
And you said
Yeah.
no.
He
Yeah.
said not. He said he wasn't closely related, but in some.
But he
way.
has interacted with Batman in many occasions. It's just he's not a close member. He doesn't appear in like hardly ever in Batman's runs.
And he has. He said he has had his own run before, but he doesn't. This character doesn't frequently get their own run.
Yes. Dude, I feel like my guess is gonna sound so stupid because he said not white.
Yeah, I have his run. I have
Just-
one issue of his run
Just
right here.
guess. It's okay. We're wrong. You can just guess.
Yeah.
Is it Grifter?
No.
Dang.
Who was it?
The answer was Etrigan the Demon.
Oh, that's
Oh.
dang. Okay, I guess we gotta fucking ask like, is he human?
Magic. If you would have just asked, is he magic? You probably would have gotten it.
I was just thinking it was a human. Damn. All right, that's a good one. So yeah,
That was a good one.
that's who am I? We'll play that in more future episodes, but I know that's a fun segment for sure.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. Now let's hop into our hot takes. We do this every week. We're only going to do one hot take this week, and we're going to see how heated this can get. Nate, you want to start us off?
Hey, my hot take this week is pretty hot, not comic book related, but ketchup is ass.
It
Straight
depends on
tripping.
what kind of ketchup
Straight
you get.
tripping.
All ketchup is ass.
Straight
We're
tripping.
talking about the
Sugar-
man who doesn't like condiments. Like
Sugar tomato paste. That's all I gotta say. And yes,
It-
for everyone who's about to hit in the comments, yes, I like tomatoes. I don't like tomato sugar paste.
Do you like
It's
barbecue
not
sauce?
I do. I like
L.
barbecue sauce.
Like the fact that you like barbecue
You
sauce.
don't like
like
barbecue
ketchup.
sauce?
I mean,
Barbecue
I
sauce
don't,
is too
but the fact
spicy
that you
for
like
Brandon.
barbecue sauce and don't like ketchup.
They don't taste
Crazy.
anything alike.
Crazy.
Yeah, barbecue sauce, the main component in barbecue sauce is ketchup.
Not in good barbecue sauce.
I'm pretty sure most barbecue sauces use ketchup.
But no, it's different
Am I-
because once you add other things, it's no longer ketchup to ketchup because ketchup is literally just tomato sugar paste. So once you add other things, it's that stuff, sugar, tomato paste.
I mean, cane sauce got ketchup in it too.
100%.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. 100% it does.
Yeah, so you just don't like regular ketchup on nothing.
It's
Hot
it's
dog,
ass.
burger.
Nope.
I just can't
Fries.
believe you don't like it on a burger. A burger,
don't.
Yeah.
dude, a burger and some ketchup.
This is my
great.
go-to burger.
What about mayonnaise?
Bun, meat, cheese, bun.
That is a dry burger. You
No,
just
it's
eat a
not
dry-
because if it's a good burger, it's not dry.
Yeah, there's grease, but it's still dry.
Not
Like
if it's
it's
a
Just let
good
it-
burger.
Okay, but what about a Big Mac? You like a Big Mac?
I don't like Big Macs.
you don't like Big Mac sauce?
Good. I don't
I'm
either.
double-
just
that's
that
all
kind
Double
of
quarter
sauce.
pounder with cheese
And no sauce.
and no
That's-
sauce.
That
I
is
See, I'll
agree
get
with
like
that one.
I'll
I
get
agree
like a
with that one.
barbecue bacon. You know, that's different. I'll get some sauce. It's just not ketchup or mayo.
and no mayonnaise either.
No mayo, no mustard, none of that BS.
Oh, man. Mayonnaise brings sandwiches together. Like you can't have a sandwich without mayonnaise.
White
Yeah,
cream.
you
Okay.
can.
You're making us white.
You
people
put
look
white
too bad,
cream on your
Brandon.
sandwich.
You can
Remember
you can
that.
easily have a great sandwich without mayo. I do it
Exactly.
like twice a week.
A
Every
brisket
time.
sandwich, mayonnaise.
No.
Ham sandwich, mayonnaise.
Maybe.
freaking
A brisket sandwich with mayonnaise?
That's
Yeah,
bro.
wild.
You
Though.
never had brisket
Bro,
White
with like
cream.
some salt and pepper, some mayonnaise on some
no
brisket.
mayonnaise. No
That's
mayonnaise.
so
Salt, pepper,
Brandon's
brisket. Hell
idea of
yeah, that
seasoning.
sounds fire.
Brandon's
Y'all
idea
are
of
mayo
seasoning,
foul.
salt, pepper,
No.
and mayonnaise.
Y'all are tripping.
But I will have
Brandon, how
mayo
do you-
any day of the week over ketchup.
Brandon, how do you make your steaks?
Steak?
Yeah.
Like just what? What do you mean? Like
Do you
the
season your
rarity?
steak? Do you marinate it? What do you do? Because
Oh, yeah.
you just said you're gonna put pepper and salt and mayonnaise on a brisket sandwich.
Yeah, just the sandwich. If I'm just eating the brisket by
This
itself,
dude
then I can do
talking
brisket.
crap about me eating a plain burger.
Hey, steak I just eat with like
I'm just eating protein.
Dale's,
dairy and
Dale's
carbs.
and Worcestershire are the go-to for steak.
What was
And I
that
like
first one?
medium. Dale's.
Dale's.
Dale's is good. Worcestershire, medium rare, with like
Worcestershire.
some A1. Kind of just depends on who cooks it. But if it's good enough, you don't need A1.
Yeah,
True.
no, you don't put A1 on a
That's,
steak.
yeah, that's fair.
It's a steak sauce. What do you mean you put A1 on a
Sometimes you do,
steak?
yeah.
Bro, I was talking
Yeah.
about ketchup.
No, but he said you don't put A1 on a steak. Like it's not steak sauce.
All right, who's up next?
Okay, I'll go because mine's not gonna get as heated as that just was. But I prefer collecting single issues over omnibuses and volumes.
I
Okay.
can't,
Okay,
yeah, I
that's
can't
fair.
blame you. I
Yeah,
can't
if you
blame
have the
I
money
feel
for
like-
it.
I feel like if I would have gotten into comics a long time ago, I would be the same way as you, Mac. But more recently, I like omnibus and single issues over just like trades. I don't know why.
Well,
I just feel like
Here's the thing.
It's
Here's the
easier to
thing.
read.
If it's like with Night Terrors, obviously I'm gonna collect that in single issues. I don't want to miss out on this. But obviously I'm not gonna collect every single issue of Nightfall, individually,
right.
Or
Yeah,
like
I agree.
or like
I think-
Secret Wars.
I think trades and omnis are better for reading a story arc.
story.
Whereas single issues are better for just like collecting newer runs or variants and stuff like that.
Yeah.
I agree
I
with
agree.
that.
Especially with me when I collect New 52 and Rebirth, like I can't collect those in single issues. And the omnis, they don't have omnis for every single point of Rebirth and New 52. So I'll just collect a whole run in trades and then read it all the way through.
Yeah.
I feel that.
But I can see where you're coming from. I would love to collect just single issues, but I would have no room anywhere.
Nah, I feel that.
All right, I'll go. I don't know if this is gonna get controversial or not, but Chips Ahoy are better than Oreos.
Nah, that's cap.
Agree.
That's cap.
Ooh, that's hard.
Specifically Chewy. Chewy.
Yeah, see,
Chips
that's
Ahoy.
exactly why. Because it's
Specifically-
gotta be. There's so many Oreos, there's so many Chips Ahoy, and there's only one Chips Ahoy that's fire. The rest of all Oreos is
Nah.
fire, bro. Dude, you
All
try to sit and
Oreos
tell me
are garbage.
regular? No, see, you just don't like Oreos, and that's just weird, bro. But like, Chips Ahoy, the crunchy ones, the regular, you can't sit here and tell me those is fire. Those are so
They're
mid.
good.
I
Bro,
like those
so
ones that come in
mid.
the little-
Especially the
like the
zero
ones
or
that come in
the
little
little
cups.
ones. The
Okay,
little
minis,
ones
those
are
different.
gas,
That's
bruh.
different. That's different. That's like Cookie Crisp.
See, but
That's
it's
different.
still
But
it's
mini
still a Chips
Oreos?
Ahoy.
Mini Oreos?
I feel like those are
Mini
even.
Oreos are
I would
pretty
say
good.
the mini versions of both of those are even. That's what I
Everything
would
tastes
say.
better mini.
Yeah,
Pause.
it kind of does.
Pause.
No, all I'm saying,
I was about to say.
you gotta be tight with this one, bro. Because the chewy
Wait,
ones
are
are
you what?
fire.
Yeah.
The
mean-
chewy ones are fire.
There are some good Chips Ahoy though, like
What?
like how Oreos has a lot.
Unless they're chewy, they're mid, bro. I feel
Oh, I
that
missed
about
that.
They
all
are
cookies.
chewy. They are
All
chewy
cookies.
because Chips Ahoy's like other ones, like
Yeah, they have other
different-
chewy versions. I know I had like the
Yeah, and
they had like a
some of them are
Reese's
fire.
collab or something. No, Chips Ahoy is
Exactly.
definitely fire. But like if I want like a cookie like that, like a baked cookie, I'm gonna just get like some shit from a bakery or not Chips Ahoy, but like Oreo's different.
I don't know.
Oreo's
I
its
just feel
own
like I'd
overrated.
rather have
Yeah, shout
a
out Mac.
chocolate chip cookie in the moment than cookie with cream.
Yeah, no,
But that's
I
just
feel
me.
that, but I'm saying if I'm going for like a regular baked cookie, like a chocolate chip cookie or something like that, I'm gonna go for like a bakery or something like just regular cookie, or I'm gonna bake them myself. Where Oreo, it's you can't do nothing like the only Oreos are Oreos. You know what I mean?
Here's
Yeah,
the thing,
no,
though.
that's fair.
What's weird about Oreos is there's no milk in Oreos. There's no dairy in Oreos.
There's milk and buy Oreos because I dip.
That's
Same,
true. That's
same.
true.
But I dip my Chips Ahoy too.
Same, I'm dipping all the cookies.
Oh
bro.
yeah. Oh
Exactly.
I don't dip
yeah,
anything
if you're
in
not
milk.
dipping your cookies, what?
Brandon,
Bro,
bruh?
this
Brandon's
dude,
like-
this dude don't know
Brandon's
about
like,
dessert. This dude
I'll
don't know about
What?
to
drink
start.
milk with it. Like I'll drink
No,
milk, but
no,
I don't. I
Brandon's
don't
like,
like
No,
I
let me put you
soggy
on. Let me put you on. Let me put you on. The fork. Y'all know about the fork with the
Yes,
Oreo?
Oh
yes.
yeah.
You
Oh, yeah.
stab it with the fork and you just set it in there and then you're good. Wait
Yep.
till the bubbles go off and then just
Bro, there's something worse than a soggy
well then just give it a little
cookie.
dunk. A little
Dude,
dunk.
Yeah, well done.
Brandon takes his Oreos and dips them in mayonnaise.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how
Probably.
you're supposed to do it.
This is so good. It reminds
Brandon's
me of when
water
I was
dips with
4.
water.
It reminds me of when I was poor.
That's crazy.
I'm still poor, so.
Alright. You got a hot
All
take
right.
other than what your jersey is?
As the Giants fan,
Hey, bro, we
hasn't seen a Super Bowl
as a
since
Patriots fan,
07.
no since 012 since we beat you again.
Yeah,
I said
whatever.
012. But
I think Image comics are more entertaining and better written than Marvel comics.
I can't agree
Yeah.
with that.
Because you got things like, yes, you have like some lesser known series, but Invincible, Saga, Paper Girls, Spawn, Middle West, everything that I've read from Image has been 5s, like out of 5. Like,
Nah, I can't agree. You
Yeah.
gotta think, bro. Marvel has like huge ass, well written events like the Infinity Gauntlet, Secret Wars. All past Spider-Man was written very well. I don't know.
Facts.
I just
Marvel's
I
another
can't.
level.
Yeah.
There's a
I mean,
reason
Image
Marvel
was
and
really
DC
very
are the
good.
top.
Don't get me wrong. I love Invincible and I love Saga, and they are well written stories. But Marvel has had so many better writers for multiple stories.
Facts.
that's fair.
Image is on the come up though.
For real. I don't
Hey.
even consider them indie comics anymore. Like, they're up there with Marvel and DC now. Like,
I
to
I
the
agree.
point where-
I agree with
I
that.
feel that, but I
They're
feel
close.
I still consider them indie strictly for the fact that the only people that like we think that because we're avid comic book readers and we're really into comics and the whole community, where I feel like in order to not be indie, the non-comic book readers have to know about you. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Because
Yeah.
even you ask
mentioned-
grandma on the street, do you know what DC and Marvel are? Oh yeah, Spider-Man, Batman, you know?
Yeah.
Like in Image comics, like comics
Yeah.
with pictures. That's what
Yeah.
they're gonna say, bro. But so in that mind, like I think to the comic fans, they're breaking that threshold. They're not indie anymore, but to the like entire scene, the whole world, they're still pretty unknown.
Do you all remember that news reporter clip where she's like, that reminds me of
Dude,
my favorite
yes.
quote from Marvel hero Superman: with great power comes great responsibility. And I was like,
That's so crazy.
All right, well, that got heated a little bit. That was fun.
yeah, the
But on to
catch up
some
one.
more fun. Yeah, whatever. We were gonna start a new segment. So it's called King of the Hill. It's a segment I came up with where we each come with one superpower and one weakness as OP or as bad as we like. And then we put them into a hat and we pick it out, and we each get one of those powers and one of those weaknesses, and we go head to head against each other and try to like say why our OC, I guess, would win against the other person's OC. So let's get into this. Stu, you get the first pick.
All right,
Oh
Stu.
yeah.
This is the first hero pick. I mean, our first power pick, you know? Stu, your ability is you have the strength of a super soldier. So super soldier level strength.
Okay.
This is our weakness box. Your weakness is after you use your ability, you are temporarily blind.
Okay. Okay.
All right,
That's rough.
Mac, you're up next.
Oh crap.
All right, you have the ability to copy other people's powers.
Okay, let's go.
Ooh.
And your weakness is you have an Achilles heel. So if you get
Like
hit in the heel,
literally
you're dead.
Achilles heel.
Yeah, you get hit in the heel, you're dead. All right. Nate, you're up.
Let's go. I'm about to be OP.
You have reality warping.
Hey. Oh, I was just warping reality. My bad.
But when you use your ability, it makes you have the irresistible urge to sleep with your opponent.
Okay. I'm
And then
mad
I
at
guess
that.
for me, I have X-ray vision.
There you go.
But my weakness is sticks and stones kill me.
Okay. Brandon's out.
Well, I don't even need to argue mine. I feel like my X-ray
Yeah,
vision's not going to stop getting hit with a rock.
I'm just gonna reality warp and just create a bunch of rock. Just one actually, and just throw it at you.
One singular
Just
rock.
one. Just
pebble.
throw it
You
at
realize if you use
You're
that
gonna
reality
throw it
warping to
at him?
create a rock, you have to sleep with me.
Yes,
So-
but no, I don't. You didn't say I have to. It's I have I have like an urge. But
Yeah,
the
a big
second you
one.
get hit with the rock that I used my powers to create, you die. So then, like,
So
sure,
now
what?
you have to sleep with a dead body. And
Okay.
now
But see, this was my instant loophole that I thought of when you gave me my power and my weakness is if I have reality warping, can't I just change the reality if that's no longer my weakness?
no, you
And that like I
can-
no
you can
longer
turn-
want to have sex with this person?
That's not reality though. That's an
Well,
urge.
yeah.
That's an internal urge. That's not a reality.
I could take that out of my brain. That part of
Mm.
my brain that has
I
that
don't
urge. You know
know.
what I mean? But regardless, like you just said, and then I'd have to just like do all the dead bodies, which is unfortunate. But
Which is unfortunate.
in my eyes, there's gonna be three dead bodies for me to do. So we have a foursome.
What? Not
We're
the
having a
dead
foursome.
body foursome.
I'm having one, I guess. You guys aren't.
Stu, what was your ability and weakness?
Super soldier strength, and if I use it, I go temporarily blind.
Okay.
So every contact, you're just blind for a short amount of time.
And
It's actually not bad. I feel like I'd become a superhero, and then like when I was done, just go home for a little bit, take a nap blind, and then wake up and have my eyesight back.
well, what about
Here's here's what I would do. I'd copy abilities. I'd copy Deadpool. I'd let you kill me or whatever, finish the fight, and then I'd turn into like, I don't know.
Wait a minute. The copycat ability, it's only the people that
you're
you're fighting.
fighting?
Yeah, so you can
Mhm.
only
So I can
copy
only
our
wait. So I
ability.
can, it's two blind guys fighting each other.
Wait, what's your weakness? It's the Achilles
My
heel.
Achilles heel.
I mean, I feel like I'm not trying to be biased towards myself, but who put reality warping in there?
Freaking
I
Stu.
did.
Like I
I
win.
was like,
Like
I told him, I was like, that's kind of OP, and he was like, yeah, but sticks and stones, and I'm like, but you're not going to be the one getting sticks and
You
stones.
got six.
I got
You got
X-ray vision, and all you gotta do is throw a rock at me, and I'm dead.
bro, it's just good. We just gotta go to the locker room and then we'll find him and we'll all right, throw a rock at him.
Yeah,
I
like,
take-
and my
I'm
ability
gonna-
is not going to block a rock. I could just see through it.
You just don't even see the rock coming.
I'm just X-raying, and then I get hit with a rock, and I'm dead.
a little twig. You're sitting under a tree, and like a little twig falls off and hits you. And it's just
I mean,
oh.
no, that's bad. So I mean, in all reality though, do y'all agree? Like I win, right?
What's your
If you
weakness?
don't mind having
Yeah.
We got
Reality
dead bodies.
warping.
Yeah,
Reality
dude, no,
warping. But
then you
whenever
have
I
to
use
have
my
sex
power,
with-
I have an urge to have sex with
You
who I'm
could
fighting.
just turn us into women.
But here's my thing. Exactly. But here's my thing. If I have reality warping and if it's the urge to have sex with the person I'm fighting, the second I kill you, I'm no longer fighting you. So I no longer have that urge. You know what I mean? You're
But
dead. It's
you
no
were
longer a
fighting,
fight.
So you
Yeah,
have.
Well,
you
then
gotta-
so
you're
then we
having
come
the
back to
urge
the
the whole
original
fight.
But
point.
you're gonna be. But then
We
you're gonna
come
be
back to the
distracted,
original
though.
point of then dead bodies are let the bodies hit the floor.
Yeah.
But-
You take it in my opinion.
Yeah, I mean reality
Yeah,
warping
reality
is
warping is
like who
OP. Do
put
it,
that in
yeah.
there? All right, yeah. So let's reveal. I did Super Soldier Serum and Achilles heel. Those were mine.
Yep. I did X-ray vision and temporary blindness.
You got your own X-rays. So what did
Oh,
y'all
which
do?
one? I'm trying to remember which ones I did.
I did reality warping and sticks and stones.
Oh, I did I did copying abilities and the mega horny for your enemies.
I guess I could have guessed that. I could have guessed that. But all right, no, that was fine. So I mean, those of y'all watching at home, I mean, it's pretty obvious, but y'all let me know. Y'all let us know who do y'all think's coming out on top Who do you think's
Let
And if
losing?
us
y'all
know
like
what-
this
let us-
segment, let us know if y'all want us to throw like a whole bunch of them in there, and it'll make it even more random.
Yeah,
Definitely.
if we do this again,
Facts.
leave it in the comments. Leave it in the comments. A bunch of here abilities and weaknesses, and we'll put it in. We'll
Yeah.
do this again with your guys.
Yes,
Yeah,
put some
facts.
powers and weaknesses in the comments, and we gonna use those.
And let us know what our superhero names would be according to our abilities and our weaknesses.
Reality. Nah, I was about to say something crazy.
Horny reality, man.
I was about to say something absolutely absurd. You don't know what I mean?
What were you gonna say?
Dude, nothing. I can't say that. I
Oh
literally
wait,
cannot say
bro!
that.
I think I could guess
Yeah,
it.
no,
I
it's-
think I could guess
No,
it.
no, it wasn't anything. It was. We can't. You can't even get close
Was it
to
a
saying anything
cancelable
like that.
name?
Of
Was it a
course.
Yeah,
Was there
okay, then,
alliteration?
yeah, I know what you were
Was there a
gonna
little
say.
alliteration?
I'm not even gonna. No, no, there wasn't. There's no alliteration. All right. This week, in place of our regular draft or bracket segments, this week we're gonna introduce doing tier lists. So, and what better way to start off this week doing tier lists with Batman villain tier lists? So, I mean, we're not gonna do every singular Batman villain necessarily, but at least the main ones and most of them. So, with that being said, let's get into it. Boom. And good thing we got Brandon, aka Cosmic, over here. He's our Batman expert. So starting off, we got Harley Quinn. I think she's a little bit overrated, but she's definitely in the like upper.
She's a good
I think
villain, but
A.
I don't know about Batman villain. You know,
I'd say like a C.
C.
I can agree with C.
Damn.
I
Okay.
think B.
Maybe I don't
She's
think
a
she's
good
overrated.
character, but I wouldn't say she's a big Batman villain.
That is
like
very
her
fair.
character is great, but as a villain, she's just kind of like Joker's sidekick
That is
in
fair.
the villain sense, you know.
I'm with you on that. All right. Yeah.
And when she's not with Joker, she's more of an anti-hero with helping Batman, you know?
Very true
Exactly.
as well. All right. Next up, we got Killer Croc. I believe. Yeah, Killer Croc.
B.
Another,
I'd say
B, yeah.
another C.
I'd give it a C as well, because as a character, he's cool and I like him, but as a villain, he's just very like mid.
But I'll put him in front of Harley Quinn because he is
Yeah.
a Batman, more of a Batman villain.
Yeah.
Who the heck is this? Clayface?
Clayface.
Is that Clayface?
I think
Okay.
he's higher up. probably
Clayface,
give
I
it-
want to put B or A.
B.
B.
Yeah, I'm cool
B.
with that.
With more recent runs, he's been more of a anti-hero, kind of helping Batman.
Yeah,
but-
exactly.
I think so, yeah.
Riddler.
A tier.
I think with the
S
addition.
tier.
Yeah, I was gonna say with the addition of Paul Dano's live action, I think that
S
might
tier.
bump it to S. His live action, that was one of the greatest villain performances.
Yeah.
I've
Yeah,
seen in a
I
long
don't know
time.
though. I'm not gonna go A. Like he's a great villain, but like think about who we're gonna put in S. I just don't know. Like looking at comic books as well. Like yes, Paul Dano's was good, but if you're looking at comic books as well, I think he's just it kind of renders him
Yeah.
a little bit.
Well, we
lower.
can always move him again later.
True.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, we can. Yeah, at the end once we got everything, and then we'll move stuff around. What is this? Is that
Black
Black
Mask.
Okay, yeah, Black Mask.
C or
C or
D.
D? Yeah, C or D.
D.
I'd say D.
D.
Talia?
Yeah, Talia A tier.
A.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree with that.
All right, we're all in
Just the
unison.
fact that she forced Bruce to conceive Damian
Right,
was
exactly.
villainy on its own.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
All right, Deathstroke. Great
S.
character, great villain, but I don't think
If
he's an
he's-
S tier Batman villain.
Yeah.
He's either.
I put
For that
C.
reason,
I
I'd
don't know.
put him
That
at
question's
C.
always hard.
I'd put him
What?
in I'd still put him in A. I was just gonna say just because he's not
It's-
like a definitive Batman, I'd
That
kick him out of
question's
S.
hard because, like, do you guys what villain do you consider Deathstroke for? Like,
He's
my
not
personal
Nightwing.
favorite is Nightwing.
Nightwing. Yeah.
I think he's more of a mercenary who's a villain for everyone because he appears in a lot of different runs and he fights
Yeah.
like basically everyone. So I don't think he's necessarily one person's villain, you know. But
I wanna put him
as a
in A.
Batman villain, I could move up to B below Clayface.
I think he's A or S.
I think
That's
he's
me.
A. I think he is an S tier character and an S tier villain, but because he's not necessarily a Batman specific villain, I'd bump him just down one to A.
Yeah, like I mean, he's definitely on par or over Talia.
I'd put below Talia just because Talia, you got to think of the whole Batman Incorporated stuff with Leviathan and literally killing Damian. Like she was like going off
Yeah,
in New 52.
no, that's true. I'm with that. All right, what do we have here?
Red Hood.
Red Hood. He's not a villain.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he's really
F
not a
tier.
Batman villain.
F tier.
Yeah,
I
he's more
hate
of an
Red Hood being a
anti-hero.
villain, bro.
We're putting him at F tier, but y'all watch at home before you get pissed.
He's
Not
not a
F tier
shitty
character.
character.
F
Yeah,
tier
no.
Batman villain because he's not a Batman villain.
exactly. Yes.
All right, Batman who
S.
laughs is
It's
SAF.
not close.
SAF.
Yeah.
Oh, put him above.
Yeah,
Yeah,
above
yeah, for
Riddler.
sure.
Oh, above Riddler.
Who is that?
Firefly.
Fly? Okay, I just saw fire.
Oh,
C tier.
C
I'd say,
tier.
I'd say C.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe between
I'm
these
cool with
two.
B or C.
I don't know. I wouldn't put him above Harley. Even with her being Joker's sidekick, he's
Yeah,
just like
I agree
Firefly's
with
a very
that.
like he just pops up and gets beat up every single time. I'd
Yeah.
put him below Black Mask, to be honest.
Really, you put him in
You
D.
think?
Yeah, because like even Black Mask has
Yeah,
like
you know what? I'm with you on that actually.
he has the criminal underworld. He still has some sort of influence. Firefly
Yeah.
just literally just pops up, sets a fire, and then gets beaten up.
That's
Yeah,
true.
that is fact. Joker, I mean,
S tier.
yeah.
S.
Whether you
Above
love him
I'd put
or
him
hate
above
him.
Riddler.
Oh, 100%. I mean, in my opinion, he's there.
I would.
Whether you
Yeah.
love him or hate
Well,
him.
yeah, it's as a Batman villain, yes.
Whether you
Yeah.
love him
Yeah.
or hate him, he's right there. Hush is also S or A in my opinion.
A.
A.
I'd go
S
A.
for me, bro.
I love
But that's
Hush, but I
comic
just
book
think.
Hush. I'd say S tier for
I
me.
agree, but
But
I just he's a
besides
little
Batman
like
Hush, we haven't gotten too much.
yeah,
of
that's
Like,
what I was gonna say. He's underutilized, he's underknown.
I think he's above Riddler, though, in my opinion.
Yeah, if we're doing
But we can
him,
vote
I think
Riddler
he is
down.
below Riddler. Put him down below A. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm liking
I'm
that.
cool with that.
Is that
Mad
Penguin?
Hatter is super
Mad
under. Oh, that's
Hatter?
yeah,
B
he's
tier.
super underrated.
Oh,
B
okay.
tier. B tier, easily.
Mad
Below
Hatter?
Super
Clayface.
underrated. I agree, Brandon.
Actually, above Clayface, honestly.
I'm cool with
Yeah,
that.
he's controlled Clayface before, so.
Yeah.
That's fair. Is that
Victor Zaz.
Oh, okay.
Super
I cannot
underutilized.
see any. I can't see these pictures. Zaz, I'd put him at C or B. I would
I'm-
have C or B.
I'm going low
cool
B.
with C or B.
B. Yeah.
I think
I'm with
Zaz
that.
is dope. We got Deadshot. Another character who's not really a Batman villain.
Yeah.
He's just a
Yeah.
mercenary.
But
But
he's
he's
still a
way
good
lower than
villain.
Deathstroke.
D maybe.
I think C.
Yeah,
D
I think
below
right
Harley.
there below Harley. Right in between.
Okay. Hugo Strange.
C as well, but maybe higher. I'd want to
Ooh,
go like this.
I think
Hugo
F.
F?
Or not F. F. No. D.
B?
I don't think
Hugo
he's
is
that bad.
crazy.
Dude, I
Have
don't.
y'all played
I
the
don't
Arkham
know.
games?
Yeah.
Yes, and like
And-
he's a.
I'd go
I
B
don't know.
at least. B at least.
You thinking here?
Above Zaz. And yeah.
Hey, I
And,
mean,
like-
you the Batman guy, so I believe
But you got but also like if you've read
You've probably
Rebirth
read
Batman,
more of him,
the
so yeah.
first like 5 volumes of that revolve around Hugo and him manipulating like
Yeah.
everything.
No, I mean, I think Hugo's great. I just when I just look at everyone else on here, so it's about that. So now this person, I'm not even gonna lie, at least with what the picture is, I don't know who that is.
Prometheus. He
Oh,
was an
bet.
Arrow villain in Green
Yeah.
Arrow, but he is not in the comics. He's basically he can like he's like super smart. He can like memorize. He's kind of like Taskmaster, where he can memorize your moves, your fighting style. He's okay he's good as a villain, but as a Batman villain, he's kind of just eh. I'd put him above Deadshot probably, personally.
Any disagreements? All right. Next up, we got
Ventriloquist.
yes.
He's like
D.
yeah D.
C.
Yeah, I was
think
thinking maybe
C.
high C or low C. I'd say either here or here.
I
Or
put
is
him
he-
below Black Mask.
Yeah, it's actually another thing. I feel like Black Mask. I'm not the biggest
mean,
Black.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't like Black Mask either, but I don't know.
I'd say better than Black Mask, but I don't know if he's C.
Yeah.
Man Bat, I think is above Kill or like right under Killer Croc would be for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, just because of like Kirk Langstrom's whole story and everything like that, it does make it kind of, oh, he's just a giant bat. Like, no, there is more to his character.
Mhm,
So I just see
No, who the heck-
Anarchy.
Anarchy, okay.
I actually really like Anarchy, and I think he challenges Batman in not the sense of, oh, I'm just trying to ruin your life. He's like, I really want to change the dynamic of Gotham because
Yeah,
what you're doing isn't working.
I agree with you
I'm
on
with
that.
Ben
I would
on
put him
that.
in
I'd put him
B.
at B, yeah. Maybe
Yeah,
right above
probably
Hugo.
above and
I
Victor
think in
Or-
the
yeah.
middle. Yeah, I think in the middle
I'm
is
with
perfect.
that. I'm with that.
because his ideology is what makes him so dangerous.
The next one is getting me hyped
Mhm.
though. I'm
Yeah,
curious
Professor
to see
Who
where
we
Pig
y'all
got?
is
want to.
Oh,
A
Professor
tier.
Pig. I'm saying A tier under
Bro,
Talia.
yeah.
Yeah.
I like Destro. Well, I guess as a Batman villain, yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
That's what I was saying. Catwoman.
Catwoman. Another character
Smash.
who
Oh wait, wrong
He's-
game, wrong game.
she's not an S tier villain though.
I
No,
know. I
she's not.
know.
Like
She's
I
I'd
would
not-
put her in
say-
the
she's not
same
a-
place
I'd
as
say-
Red Hood.
I'd say
I don't view her as a villain anymore. I would put her
I'd
Yeah.
right
say,
by Red
I'd say
Hood.
she's similar as Harley.
No,
I don't
But
think
because
here's the
so.
thing
Like,
though, is like she's not
her-
a nemesis. She's not really an enemy of Batman though. Like Harley is
There
more
are. I
an
mean,
enemy.
like
yeah.
they fought. It's
He's a
similar to Red
thief.
Hood.
You're right.
Yeah, like they
Let's do
fought,
this.
but they're not. They're family basically.
okay, Talon. Or is that Talon or the Court of Owls? Because that's two different.
That is. We can say
Looks like Talon in the middle.
Talon,
Yeah,
just
maybe.
because the Court of Owls is not. It's like the whole thing. Like that's not like a
Yeah.
villain.
I guess we
Talon.
can go Talon and the Court of Owls,
Tal
and that
and
would be
Court
S
Owls.
tier.
You know, I mean,
agree, if not. But
I
is
like
he?
Talon more as a Nightwing villain than a Batman villain.
I was
but
just gonna
that's
say-
just me.
I don't know if I'd put him over Hush though.
If it's
That's
including
tough,
the Court
yeah.
of Owls, I'd put it as
Yeah,
an
I'm
S.
with you on that.
Two-Face is so overrated.
Overrated?
No
Whoa,
way,
wait,
bro.
what?
S
He's-
tier
he's
was
not-
perfect, Nate. How
He's
did
not
they?
bad. He's just overrated. I think he's
no.
lower than Professor Pig.
No way,
Yeah, I'm
Bro,
not
the
big. They
dynamic
bring a
with
lot of
Bruce-
Two-Face
way.
stories, and it's just not.
dude.
I don't
Yeah, how Bruce and him were friends.
Yeah, dude, the
yeah.
dynamic
Yeah.
they have and everything.
He's
Alright.
an S tier
I
for
can't
me.
put him under A at least.
But if you're putting him, I think Hush is better because you got if you're doing the whole the way they were
It's-
friends. I think
I think
Hush's whole
Hush is
dynamic with Bruce.
S tier too.
All right, well let's just leave him like this. We'll play around once we got them all in there. Bane.
Bane S
Bane
above
is
Joker.
S.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think he's above Joker.
Uh,
I think he's
I
above
think
Joker.
he's
but
above
we
Joker.
but we got to make this list for like
All
the
time?
people.
All time, he's not. In my opinion, he is.
No, I
Okay.
think he's
But
number
like
one. For
all
me, he's
time
number one.
comics,
That's what I'm saying.
I don't think he is. I think the Joker has done more.
And the
to
Joker
Bruce
is
and his
just, and
family.
especially because like we're talking about comics for the most part, but we're saying Batman villains.
Yeah.
Just think about
Yeah.
every single Joker portrayal, comics, TV show, movies, whatever it is. Joker is the villain of all villains. He's got to be
Exactly,
the top.
yeah.
He's got to be the top here, whether you like him or not.
Roz. S.
He's got to
S.
be. Yeah, I was gonna say he's got to be S or A. I'd throw him.
I'd put him above Two-Face, below the Court of Owls. Or
Yeah.
I'd put him above the
I'd
Court
put him
of
above
Owls.
quarter. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who on it? Scarecrow. Okay.
Scarecrow.
I was like, what the heck?
I have him above
Um,
Riddler and Two-Face. So
Yeah.
That's what
I
I
think
do.
if we're doing this, I think we should move Two-Face below Scarecrow and above Riddler.
Two-Face
I
Like
think
if you've
Two-Face-
read Fear State, the Arkham games, even the animated series, Scarecrow is so much more like
Yeah, but
he's just such a
Two-Face is
better
just
villain.
Two-Face is so
story
personal
is
with
so much
Batman.
better. Yeah.
It's so personal. So when we're talking about Batman villains, like it's such
But
a personal
Scarecrow makes
tie-in.
Batman face his worst fears. Like
Yeah, that's fair.
I just can't. I don't know.
Let's get the rest.
can
Let's get
see
these last
Two-Face
three in
being up
here.
there,
Mr.
but-
Freeze is
Yeah.
S tier.
Let's just get these last
Mr.
three in
Freeze
here.
is S tier.
I'd
I
say
agree.
I agree. Above
Two-Face.
Yeah.
below the Court of Owls.
I mean, I have Mr. Freeze really high. but
Penguin
that's
is
just me.
mid.
Penguin, I could barely
Yeah,
see. Very
Penguin's
mid.
like
Penguin
Unbelievably
is
mid.
not mid. He's like B tier.
I'm
Not
thinking-
mid,
I can do
bruh.
B. Yeah, B works, but I'd put him
B is
above
okay. Yeah.
low key.
I'd put him.
I put him
below Anarchy.
here. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
okay, I'm cool.
I
with
don't
that,
think
yeah.
he's like bad. I just think he's super overrated.
And then
Poison
Poison Ivy
Ivy
can
is an
stay
A.
down where she is.
Or wait.
I was kidding.
You don't
Poison
think
Ivy.
she's
No, I'm
I
kidding.
think
I
she's
was
an A
playing.
or B.
I'd put her above
Um,
Clayface, but
I'd
below
put her
Mad
at
Hatter.
B. Yeah, I'd say that's
I'm
chill.
cool with that. I like that.
All right,
Okay,
now let's.
there
but now
anything
we
we
need to
wanna
talk about this
change?
as A tier.
I'm cool with the top three.
I'm cool with the top five,
cool with the
6,
top-
honestly.
6. Yeah.
Yeah. I think that Hush and Scarecrow are better than Two-Face.
Hush,
I
debatable.
don't.
Scarecrow, I don't necessarily think so because Hush is also
I
such a personal relationship with Batman and Bruce.
Yeah, and
Okay.
I like
Well,
that.
if
I like Two-Face, Hush, Scarecrow,
Like I'm
Riddler.
cool with this, but
I'm
but then
cool
there's
with
just
that
too
too.
many S tiers. Like there's,
I
you know
think
what I
so
mean?
too.
Exactly.
I
So
think
in
Two
that
Face and
sense,
Hush should go in A tier, and then I think Mr.
yeah.
Freeze should be the last S tier.
So in that sense, let's do that.
Okay, but I don't.
But then when I see Deathstroke with these guys, I
Deathstroke,
almost want to move him down.
dude.
Yeah.
No way, no way.
I
But
look.
but
I
as a
agree with you.
Batman
Deathstroke
villain,
is my favorite villain.
yeah,
but
no,
as
as
a
a Batman villain,
villain, he's just like they just he
Dude,
pulls
I
up,
don't
they fight, and
know.
then it's over. Like he never has any underlying plot. He's just there to fight Batman and kill him for another person.
Yeah.
So
but
like
everyone else
I'd even
above
put
him
him.
and even below him are the
I'd even
personal
put him below
reasons.
Hugo because Hugo at least has a plot to ruin Batman.
I
Like
dude, I can't agree with that, but y'all can do it. But I cannot agree
if
with
this was
that.
all
I just
time
gotta
villain,
say
How can you
that.
disagree?
Deathstroke would
It's
be
just
S
like
tier.
yeah, exactly. It's just a fact that he's not that much of a Batman villain compared to
I
the rest of
just,
this list. Sure, he's a
I don't
great
know.
villain and a great character, but we got Red Hood and Catwoman down here. They're amazing characters. They're not F tier characters, but
But
it's
they're
just
also more Bat family members. Deathstroke
Yeah,
is not a Bat family member.
yeah. No, I mean that's fair. I mean,
I'd put him below Hugo in my opinion.
I wouldn't put him all. I wouldn't have him jump all the way there.
I would move him
I'd
down to the
probably do
top
like
at B.
this. That's what
Okay,
I'd do.
I would
I can.
I
Right
would
under
move
Clayface.
Poison Ivy to the #1 spot at B and put Deathstroke at the #2. But that's me.
I
Or is
I
think
that
put him above
Clayface? I
Clayface.
can't tell
yeah,
if that's
yeah,
Above
it's
Mad
Clayface.
Hatter.
Clayface. I would do that maybe. I think Clayface is
Yeah,
better than yeah.
I agree with that.
Okay, I think I don't know.
I'm with that. But then when I look at
Yeah,
this, I want to drop Professor Pig down to right here.
no, Professor Pig's super underrated.
I agree, but just then when you but like look at because
But to be
S and
fair, he is underutilized, so
that's
I
what I'm
can see
saying.
him being B. Yeah.
S and A tier is like reserved for like the goats, and like when we look at it, that's kind of we kind of got that.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I could see that. What do you think, Mac?
I'm happy with this.
I mean I agree with S and A. There's a couple of the miscellaneous ones where it can really go either way, and we've already talked about it, but like I agree with it for the most part. S and A I wouldn't change.
I feel like Black Mask is too low. Like I know y'all are a
Really?
big Black Mask fan, but he's a big part of like the Gotham underworld with Batman, like the gangs and stuff like the mob. Like I just can't. I think C would be better. Even low C would be better than. Like I'd put him above Deadshot. I'd put him above Prometheus. Yeah, like as Batman villains, he's
I mean, that's fair. I can agree with you on that.
he's a big part of the Gotham. He's like
He is a
Penguin, where
better
he's like
Batman villain than Deadshot, so I can agree with that. Dude, I'm cool with all this now, except for the only thing that I would maybe consider doing is this.
Yeah.
Dude, is that the
did you move
Penguin?
Penguin to D?
Yeah.
Why?
Penguin
Why
Coach,
do
is
you guys like
so
he's
rate
so
the
overrated in
Penguin,
mid.
bro?
He's
You
overrated
guys
in
are
mid.
tripping. Dude, he
But
yeah.
look, as a Batman villain, though, he is better
Yeah.
than like
No,
Croc and
The
that's why I
Penguin
agree.
is
That's why I agree.
high up on a Batman list, but I like
I-
this list. It's good. It's
I agree.
It's
I think
solid.
Penguin's a great Batman villain, but I don't necessarily enjoy his stories with Batman.
Yeah, but I don't think it's just the opposite.
Exactly, but he's
It's like the opposite of something like Deathstroke, where I feel like he's a great Batman villain and super important to the story. However, not that good of a character.
Yeah,
in
like
my-
I
for
love
me, in
reading
my eyes.
Deathstroke stories, but as a
Exactly.
Batman villain, there's just nothing more than them fighting, you know?
Hmm.
But yeah, that's
so
I like that list.
whose list would you put Deathstroke on an S tier? Like whose villain do you think he is?
I mean,
Teen
if
Titans.
we're talking just a
Yeah.
DC villain, I'd put him up there. I'd put him in S.
Well, no,
at
no. I
least
mean,
A.
like if he's not a Batman villain, then like whose
Oh, for
villain do
me,
y'all think he
Nightwing.
is?
Teen
Nightwing.
Yeah,
Titans.
okay, same. Teen
Yeah.
Titans.
Nightwing
I
and
didn't
Titans.
He
I feel like
appeared
he's
in, I mean,
to
the
me,
Judas
Titans.
contract.
to me, he's a
Like-
Nightwing villain, and because he's
Yeah.
a Nightwing
He's got the most
villain,
beef with
Nightwing
Nightwing.
is the leader of the Titans, so he's also a Titans villain.
I think it's the other way around. I think because he's a Teen Titans villain, and
That's-
because of that, he
yeah.
became a Nightwing villain.
That's very fair.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But Nightwing and Titans is who he's.
Yeah, I
But
agree
then
with that.
of the Titans, like he's mainly
Because you got to think Deathstroke was the villain of Judas Contract, right? And that was
Mhm.
that was literally Dick Grayson's first appearance as Nightwing.
Yeah.
So Like, yeah,
That's fair. But
Yeah, but he
so yeah, I
hated
mean,
Robin before that too.
fair. But did he hate Robin because of Batman?
Yeah, low key.
Yeah.
That's why I think he's a good Batman villain.
But the only reason he hates Batman is because he always loses to him.
I mean, yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I mean, a lot
I
of
think that's
people
a
are
good
like
spot
that.
for him. I wouldn't put him
I
any
agree.
lower. The only part I would switch would be him and Mad Hatter, but that's just because I'm a big Mad Hatter fan. But
that's
I
fair.
like that
But
list. I think it's
ultimately,
a
yeah,
great.
I think we nailed. I think we got it down. Y'all watching at home, y'all let us know what are we tripping about? What did we nail? Where would you
What are
guys
we
put
missing?
these?
I know we're
Yeah,
missing Solomon Grundy.
yeah. Solomon Grundy, I'd have at low A or
B.
I high B, high B,
I
I
B.
got
Ooh,
high
I put
B.
him at C.
high B for me.
High
I
C.
got
Like I
high
put him above
B,
Croc.
and I probably put him right under Mad Hatter.
I agree with
That's
that.
probably exactly
But
where
he's
I
not
put
on
him.
this list. This is our list. Tier list, Batman villains. Let me get that little thing out of there. Batman villain tier list. Y'all let us know what you think. Let us know who your S tier villains are. All that good stuff. All right. And now we got poll list, it looks like.
All right.
Oh.
So let's jump into this week's pull list. This will be everything coming out this upcoming Tuesday and Wednesday.
All right, let's get it.
All right. So at the number 3 spot on my list, I got the Marvel Giant Size X-Men #1. I'm hyped for this. I like the facsimiles, so I think it's cool.
Oh yeah.
Next up, I got Ultimate Invasion #3. This story is fire. One of Marvel's best stories in a while, too.
I'm with you on
The
that.
Ultimate Universe is so awesome.
It is. And then at #1, I got DC's Night Terror, Night's End #1. This will be the conclusion to all the Night Terror stories that have been going on.
Why is it called #1 if there's only one?
Because every
I
single
just
issue
don't
is
think.
numbered.
I think
I'm
it's a
pretty sure.
one shot. Like
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it'll say #1. It might say one shot.
Okay.
Blade 1 was fire. I love Blade. Blade 2 is going to take us places.
Let's go.
Incredible Hulk. This is amazing so far. I'm loving it. This is also going places. And of course, I'm sad to say it, but I'm excited to see it. Night Terror's Night's End #1.
And for me, pretty much the exact same list as Mac, but just a little bit different order. Incredible Hulk 3, super excited. They're exploring a lot of like monster aspect of the whole lore. Super hyped for that. For #2, I got my Blade #3. I love Blade, or Blade #2. I wrote #3, but it's Blade #2. I love me some Blade, any and all Blade. First issue is peak. Second issue, like Max said, is gonna take us places. And surprise, surprise, Night Terror's Night's End #1. Excited, like you said, excited and happy to see it end.
All right, #3, I have Action Comics presents Doomsday Special #1. I love Doomsday. He's a beast of a character. I'm excited to see this. Plus, all the variants are super dope. And then we got Batman, Catwoman, The Gotham War Battle Lines #1. This is leading up to another event, so I'm super excited because I love Batman and I love just all the Gotham stuff. I think it's gonna have something to do with Punchline. I hope so.
Ooh.
But and then #1, I have Night Terror's Night's End #1. Like Max said, I'm happy. I'm glad we're at the finale, especially with all the money I've been spending on variants. But I'm super excited to see how this ends.
Feel that. So yeah, as y'all can see, we literally all have our #1 spot is at Night Terror's finale. So make sure you hit the LCS this week. Get that, get everything else you're looking for, but a lot of good stuff coming out. All right, that's gonna do it for this episode of the Hall of Nerds podcast.
Make sure you catch us again next Sunday for episode 8.
Nerd on.
Nerd out.